Rage quitting. By far the most irritating action a person on Xbox Live or PlayStation Network can possibly do to their opponent. Now, rage quitting is in multiple forms. It can be in any type of online game you ever play, but where it tends to be the most prominent are first-person shooters and fighting games. Now, what rage quitting is, and the best example I can give is in a fighting game where one is fighting another, the match is about to be over with. Let's use Mortal Kombat as an example. Two guys are fighting, it's down to the last round, just a little bit of life left. A guy pulls in a lucky attack, finish him comes across the screen, and then all of a sudden, the game stops. You're wondering if the game, did it stall? Did it lag? Do you have a bad connection? Does your opponent? And then all of a sudden, a little sign shows up on the screen that says, game session no longer available, or opponent has left the match. This is the telltale sign that somebody has rage quit. And what rage quitting is somebody, right before they're about to taste the bitterness of defeat, hit the guide button on their Xbox Live controller and goes back to the dashboard, thus ending the game not only for himself, but the opponent as well, in some vain attempt to try and save his win-loss record. There is nothing more irritating on this fucking planet than somebody doing this. All it does is show that the opponent is a sore loser, can't handle the fact that somebody may be better than them. Now, I pride myself on being a fighter. Fighting games have been my forte for God knows when. While everybody else is playing Call of Duty, I'm playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3, or I'm playing Tekken 6, or I'm playing Street Fighter, or even Mortal Kombat. Fighting games is where I enjoy online gaming the most. You versus one other person in a true test of who's the better man. And for somebody to pull some bullshit like this in order to try and keep their online records pristine, because God forbid, they take a loss, is just not only insulting, it degrades the person as a player. It makes me not even want to play a match against them anymore. I mean, it's just absolutely pathetic. And I put this to the test just to see how many people really do this. The other day, I played Mortal Kombat, and I want to say I played anywhere from 25 to 35 matches. Out of those 35 matches, a grand total of 26 people, 26 people raged quit. I mean, God forbid a fatality is done to them. God forbid they take a loss. I mean, take a look at my win-loss record. It's not pristine. Hell, in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I have just as many losses as I do wins. And it wasn't until maybe a month, 2 months after the game's release that I actually started getting good at the game and started racking up the wins. For the first month or so that the game was out, my losses were greatly, much more than my wins. I mean, I may be a slow learner, I don't know. But, and for someone to do something like that, it's just beyond pathetic. And if you're doing it on purpose to just piss off the other person, that just makes you even more pathetic. So in hindsight, take the loss. Learn from it. Become better. It's not the end of the world if you lose in a video game. Yeah, it might suck. And you may even lose due to factors beyond your control. Maybe the opponent does have a shitty connection. God knows, I've had plenty of them where they seem to be moving at regular speed and everything I do seems to be delayed. But in the end, it's just a game. Get over it! All in all, rage quitting, it's fucking pathetic. It's fucking stupid. No one should ever do it. I'm Josh Green, signing out.